Hello YouTube, just a quick supplementary to summarise my weekly figures for last week. I'm not going to drive anywhere, I'm just going to show you this outlook that I've got at the moment. And here are my figures. So I worked for 2 days. In total I worked for 23 hours. I drove for 830 miles, 830. I managed to earn £585 gross over those 2 days. I spent £110.97 on fuel, so basically £111, 111. That means that I earned after fuel £474. My earnings per mile driven after fuel is taken off was 57.11 pence per mile, and my average per day for those 2 days, net of fuel, was £237. Pretty much exactly. It was 1 pence extra. My hourly earnings, taking off business costs for the 2 days, was £13.65 per hour over those 2 days. I did forget when I put my last videos on to change them from private setting to a public setting, and so I didn't actually get them uploaded till yesterday, but I did record them both on the days that I was working. That was Monday and Friday last week. So when I've done this video, I'll change the setting back to public so that in future I won't forget to do that for future videos. So I think that's all really. It's a very short video. I'm looking ahead to next week, and nothing's booked in yet for tomorrow. I've got a bid in, but it's not. When I put a bid in on a Friday and Saturday, and it's already still there on a Sunday, usually means it's not going to be accepted. So I'll have to look again this afternoon and see what's around for tomorrow. And I've kind of come to the conclusion that if I can do like a 13-hour day on the days that I'm working, sort of 12 to 13-hour day on the days that I'm working, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, if I can get a job in on the morning before dialysis, so that would be the Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday ideally, or Saturday would be difficult, then I think that combined gives me a fighting chance, depending on how things go, to earning the money I need to earn. It's still all a bit in the air about whether this is able to be done, but I am optimistic, and this is what I think about it. While the work is there, so this would be from now till Christmas, I think I'm going to be fine. But what I won't be fine is after Christmas, when it's January and February, and when it's quiet in the holidays, school holidays. So it's kind of a bit of I'm right in the grey area where when there's work I can do this with the hours I need, but over the course of a whole year I'm going to probably struggle because of the ups and downs of the market. And so for now I'll keep going till Christmas and see how it goes, see how I feel about it. But you know, all these things are I'm always thinking about whether I should doing things differently or not, and we'll see how it goes. I think for now I'm pretty sure I got 3.5 months of just getting on with it, and then we'll see how I feel at that point. I've been watching some other YouTube videos, some newer people, and I'm not going to publicly comment on their videos. I have my own views about what they choose to show and don't show, and I think all I'd say is good for them for putting something online and going for it. I wouldn't necessarily always feel that I agree with what they're saying, but just because I don't agree with somebody doesn't mean I'm going to start spouting off that you shouldn't be doing it or something. Particularly if I don't know them. I mean, if I knew them, I might be more inclined to give them some, I suppose, advice if they asked for it. But I'm not going to be it would be completely against my values to start giving someone I don't know unsolicited advice, even if I see them making mistakes. And I see that's not. From my own experience, I know that's not what you all think. Sometimes you think you've got to give people advice if they don't ask for it, but that's just not who I am. So I am thinking about doing a video about my experience of social media, and I think I might do it next week. Depends on how the week goes. but just to sort of share what I've experienced from my limited amount of contact with it. And it's got some pros and cons, but I'm going to think about that a bit longer and see what happens next week. So, thank you for listening to this video, and have a great week next week. And it's a lovely day today, as you can see from the video, and maybe you can see the two dogs that I'm looking after. They're currently in that hedge. Don't know if you can see them. They'll probably pop out in a minute. So I'll just see if they come. There's one. When I say look after, yeah, there's the second one. They do live with me in the same house as me. They're sort of my dogs, but I wouldn't necessarily claim to them. They're quite irritating creatures. Anyway, see you next week. Farewell, friends.